Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of the Terraria Melee Death Mode series. Last episode we killed Desert Scourge and King Slime. And I believe the squirrel? Yeah, the Trojan squirrel. So we made some pretty good progress last episode. This episode I want to continue that progress by doing Crabulon, Brain, and maybe Hive Mind if we can. That's what we're going to focus on this episode, is mostly boss fighting. Off camera, I did some. I made an instavator, so I made a quick elevator. Goes all the way down, and I made about 10 more NPC houses. Trying to get the brewer is the main one I want to move in, but looks like we're gonna be able to get everybody, so that's kind of cool. But first things first, I want to try to get Crabulon done. Now, Crabulon is a pretty easy boss for the most part. He doesn't really drop anything too useful for us, but he's on the checklist, and I would like to go in order of checklist. Now, I didn't actually go down this elevator. I didn't actually look too much down here. I broke some of the stone walls down here just because I don't like when it goes all the way to the bottom in stone walls, because it makes hell kind of hard to access. So what I'm going to quickly do is actually get rid of these as well. I'm going to try to over time get rid of everyone where a cave starts, so like that, and then we'll do one there. There's a fairy. I don't know what the fairies do still. I know they lead to something, I'm pretty sure, or they lead you to something. Let's see where this one's taking me. Now actually, first of all, I want to kill this guy in the hopes to get a vital jelly, which we didn't get. I'm not sure if we actually already got one or not. I don't know where he's leading us. I don't really care either. We're actually here just for the glowing mushroom biome. No, I should probably get rid of these walls, huh? Let's get rid of these. I would like to do a goblin army as well as soon as possible. However, that's not up to me. I could go farm for the goblin standard, but I don't think it's worth it. I'm sure it will spawn eventually. Now, this fairy is actually getting on my nerves. I actually haven't been a big fan of the fairies. I don't know what's hitting me. I wish I could kill them. I cannot. And we are dying. There's also a life crystal. Is that what he was leading me to? Okay. This actually isn't that bad of a... This is a really nice looking glowing mushroom biome, and this right here can be turned into a nice Crabulon area if we clear some things up there. Now, let's get rid of these guys, and let's actually just go down all the way, because I'm sure, yeah, like I was gonna say, I'm sure we can find tons of life crystals off to the side of this elevator, and I want to see if we can't try to get max life. Oh, I did get the vital jelly. Oh no, I got the mana one from the blue guy. That's useful later, very late game, like DOG level. So I just like getting stuff out of the way early, because I hate trying to farm for it later. Stuff that you should have already. And in my last playthrough, I couldn't find green jellyfish to save my life. It took me literally hours, and I'm gonna die. No, I'm not. Okay. It took me literally hours to get green jelly to spawn for some odd reason. So I would like to get the vital jelly, I believe it's called, or vitality jelly, as quick as possible. I know there's another mushroom biome here, so let's go see if there's anything good. Life crystals, chest. Lucky horseshoe. I didn't actually know these could spawn on this layer. Or like, I thought you could only find those on Sky Islands, but I guess I'm wrong. Okay, this is also a really good looking mushroom biome for Crabulon. If we get rid of this area here, I think this one's actually better. And with vein mine, that should be pretty easy. So let's patch this up a little bit. Anything down here? Another heart crystal. I'll get rid of these guys real quick. Yes, I want to get that done as soon as possible. We got a steak. We'll favor that on us for the Crabulon fight. So I'm gonna quickly see if I can get max life. I believe I have 1 or 2 life crystals in my storage thing that I forgot to use. So I think we have 6. We need 3 more. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Alrighty, so I went ahead and grabbed all the life crystals that we needed, and I cleared out a little area down here for Crabulon. We're gonna place those platforms, and then we're gonna give Crabulon a shot. We can go ahead and give Crabulon a shot. I got some loot bags. Metamir water walking boots, actually really nice for once we get to that point where we need them. Oh, that's cool. The lifeform analyzer actually points to where the enemies are now. Crimson Heart, not bad either. Okay, let's go ahead and summon up Crabulon, buff, and go. So he always typically, this happens a lot actually. He spawns in the wrong spot. We're gonna go ahead and do that so we can get above him. We're doing really good DPS right now. We have to care for these floating green mushrooms though. We're gonna go pop a rage. And let's see how this goes. So far it's going really well. The yo-yo is making pretty quick work of him. Uh-oh. These mushrooms are kind of hard to dodge actually. We're gonna here what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the left, go over here, and we're gonna run down here and collect these. Now we're gonna try the Leash of Cthulhu, see how this does. Unfortunately, I believe it's targeting all of his thingies, like his mushrooms, but that might be a good thing because I don't have to dodge as much. %. It's going good so far. I believe we have this in the bag. This boss isn't super hard. He's more so just tedious because you gotta fight him underground. But we should have him here. Oh. And there we go. Nice. That was pretty easy. Got us a loot bag. Now, he hasn't really dropped much good. This is good. The consumable thing. And the fungal clump, it's weird. I don't like the fungal clump. I know some people do. I don't. This is rogue, not melee. But I don't like the fungal clump. So we're not going to use it. Now we have 40 defense with this platinum armor. It's giving us a lot of defense. Okay, so let's go back. That is the next boss off our checklist, and I would like to do Brain in this episode, but I would also like to do a goblin army. Now I don't know if that's going to happen, but we'll see. I think we're actually gonna go ahead and give Brain a shot as well. Let's grab some. Let's grab those platforms back actually. And actually, we're gonna grab the Ebonwood because it's gonna look nicer. And what I'm gonna do is grab some buffs, head over to the Crimson, and then we're going to give the Brain of Cthulhu a shot. Now I just realized I kept all my money on me, so we better get this first try, or else I will lose 16 gold, which is quite a bit. So let's go ahead and toss that bomb, and let's get it going. Here we are with the Brain buff up, and let's give this our best shot. Now, this is the only phase I'm worried about. Once he changes, I feel like this is going to be pretty easy. But it's getting him to change is the hard part with melee, because I feel like there's not much we have that can actually kill these things. Early game anyway. They are making this very difficult. Now, if it doesn't look like we're actually going to be able to do this boss yet. But if we get enough tissue samples from the guys, the little creepers, then we can make a pickaxe and go for hellstone gear or molten gear. I'm sorry. And this boss fight should then become fairly easy. It's actually going well. It's going a lot better now. We got a couple eaters left, and here we go. I'm actually gonna use a yo-yo for this. %. This is the. I'm actually kind of worried about this phase. I forgot. It shows which one's the real one on the map. I wasn't even looking that time. 16, he should be dead to the... Yep, there we go. Okay, well, that went a lot better after the fact. After we got a rhythm going, that became a really easy fight. Brain in a jar. I like my slime too much to get rid of. Apples, okay. Did I not buff? I did, just actually, because of the charm, it didn't. No, actually, I still had buffs from Crebulon. Okay. So, there we go. Got ourselves a Brain of Confusion accessory that I will be keeping on me forever, pretty much. Last playthrough I kept that on me up until Devour. Obviously, I upgraded it into the Brain of whatever, but that is one of my favorite accessories in the game after the 1.4 buff. So what we're gonna do is Crimtane bars, max stack, craft all of them. And here we go, we can create a Crimson altar, which means we don't have to go running to the Crimson every time we want to craft something with an altar. And then we can go for a pickaxe. No modifier, which is better than a bad one, I guess. And go and deposit that money. And I think that's all we really want to do. The meatball's not a weapon that I don't like. That I don't think we want to go for that. The lightning rod, this sounds kind of cool, and it's melee damage. Let's go ahead and see what that... We got broken. I'm actually gonna craft another one. Let's see what this does. I've never seen this before. Very interesting. So you spin it and you throw it. A meteorite has landed. That is not quite a goblin army, but it is still something, I guess. We can go see if we could find that next episode. I'm gonna keep this episode shorter. I want to try to keep them a little shorter. I forgot to mention that in the last episode we tried to build a house in the ice biome for a pylon. We did not get the pylon to work. I figured out it was because we were too close to the edge of the biome. It wasn't actually counting as snow. So what I did is I moved the house over here, and now it works. I got pylon. They're selling pylons. Maybe not anymore. Yeah, they're selling pylons, and it's good now. So that's gonna be it for this episode. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please leave a comment, subscribe, and I will see you in episode 5. Peace.